Thank you so much, all the organizers and everyone, for being here today to protect reproductive rights and the right to choose. I love to sing too, and I heard I Am Woman. Now I saw what Kristen did, I'm tempted to burst into song, but I won't. But I want to tell you that I grew up with I Am Woman. That song was incredibly important to me. And as a child, it gave me a certain understanding of the way the world was supposed to be. And I believed that our movement could not fail. And I still believe that our movement cannot fail. But I in no way anticipated what was coming. I will never forget the day that Roe versus Wade was overturned. But a particular moment will always stay with me. I'm a public defender, and I was in Worcester Superior Court that day working on a case. We knew the decision was coming, but as I walked into court that morning, I didn't know it would be handed down that day. I got the news while I was waiting for my case to be called, and before I had a chance to even think about it. My case was called, and I was on. When we finished, I immediately left the courtroom. I had so much to think about. But as soon as I walked through the door and into the hall, I saw 3 young women sitting on a bench, about 19 or so. And all I could think about was the fact that they would have fewer rights walking out of that courtroom than they had walking in that morning. Do not be distracted by any noise that takes away who bears the ultimate responsibility for overturning Roe versus Wade. It was judges, federal judges. It has been federal judges all across the country who have used Dobbs to reinstate dangerous laws that prevent people from getting health care, putting their lives at risk, putting their fertility at risk, and putting their families at risk. But state judges matter too. In Massachusetts, state judges have been making decisions involving abortion for hundreds of years, and they will continue to do so. Under our current law, anyone who is under 16 who needs an abortion has to have the consent of either a parent or an adult guardian. And if they can't get that, there is only one thing left for them, and that's authorization by a Superior Court judge. Now, as you know, federal judges are nominated by the President and confirmed by the United States Senate. In Massachusetts, for our state judges, the process is very similar. State judges are nominated by the governor, but they must be confirmed by the governor's council. So just as you make sure that our president and our United States senators will only nominate and confirm pro-choice judges, we must make sure that our governor and our governor's counselors do the same. This is personal to me. I was once 19, like those young women I saw in Worcester Superior Court that day. I was living in Massachusetts, in Brookline, and I had an unplanned pregnancy. The laws of Massachusetts made my life possible. They made my education possible. They made my work possible. They made my daughter possible, because I was able to become a mother when the time was right and when I could be the kind of mother that I wanted to be for my daughter. I am forever indebted to the people who came before me and established those legal rights. Many of them are out there today, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. We have got to continue that. We have got to uphold those laws, uphold those rights. I thank all of you for supporting people who will continue to uphold those rights for future generations. This day shows that you are not fair weather advocates. We were supposed to get thunderstorms yesterday, and look at us now. But together, we will weather the storm and make sure that the right to choose remains the law of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and once again becomes the law of the United States of America. Thank you so much.
Wow. Before our next speaker, we received a letter from Senator Markey, which he asked us to read and share with you. On June 21st,